Yo, what's up, everybody? You checking in the 5 minus 2 podcast. I am your host, EB Sweatlot. Please forgive me as I'm trying to get my life together with this mic, this cell phone stand. So if the image or if the video's kind of out of whack, that's just me trying to get my cell phone stand. Excuse me, I'm trying to get my life together. Man, the title of the story, man, is it seems like the people that are I would say calm, that are unbothered, that are not reactive, it seems like it bothers some energy. It bothers some people. It seems like the folks that are out the way, it seems like most people want you in the way. And as I grow older, it's so interesting how my calm, cool, collective demeanor kind of rubs people the wrong way, even at my job. And I'm like, this is who I am. It is what it is. I'm not going to be reactive. I'm not going to give you too much. I'm not going to be all in the drama because at the end of the day, I do a job. I do it safely, then I go home, get in, get out, But it's always interesting because it seems like the people, the folks that are just so calm, stoic, cool. You're not bothered by the drama. You're not going crazy like everybody else. It just seems like folks want you in the way so bad. And I find that so interesting, whether it's at my job or even when I'm going to the grocery store. It just feels like the guy that's just cool, that's doing his thing. Folks just can't stand it, and I just, as I get older, I'm starting to, what they say, read the room. I'm starting to see that more, and I'm like, cool. I love it because at the end of the day, I'm not going to conform. I'm not going to change. 2026 for me, it's all about mindset, protecting your energy, protecting your time, valuing your time. I'm one of those guys that don't like to waste time, so I'm not gonna waste yours. I value my time, my energy, and my peace. So it's a few things that I kind of protect at all costs, no matter who you are. That's what friends, family, my girl, no matter what, man. It's just I value that, and I'm just one of those people that I'm cool, I'm calm. I'm not gonna let you get you off my square. You're not gonna get off. You're not gonna what you, I'm not gonna let you trick me out my position, as Kevin Gates would say. And it just seems it's so interesting how the people, the man, the woman that is just unbothered, that's just so calm, that's cool, that's collective. They just want you in the way, especially. And I know folks, you out at jobs, at work, no matter where you at. I'm one of those guys that I stay to myself. I'm social. I'm professional, but I don't give you too much. I don't let you in my lifestyle because that's not everybody's business. That's just how I was raised and taught. I keep it a professional line. I have boundaries, and it seems even having boundaries in 2026 rubs people the wrong way, and it just seems like folks try so hard, so it's like they try to be so slick, trying to get more and more and more information out of me, and I'm like, hold on, stop, whoa, mm-mm. It stops right here. There's a line, and it just seems so interesting how when you're the person, when you're the man, when you're the female that's just cool, that's calm, collective, they want you to be reactive when you're not. I'm staying right here in my square. I'm not gonna let you trick me. I'm not gonna let you. I'm not even trying to be a part of that. I'm going in a different direction. I'm taking my route. So if you like it, cool. If you hate it, even better. I'm not here to people please. I'm here to become the best version of myself. And if that means, I got to rub some people the wrong way, so be it. I'm not doing it to be an asshole. I'm confident in being me. And I respect that. I love that about myself. I'm not trying to look like nobody. I'm not trying to act like nobody. I'm trying to stay out the way. I'm trying to, work on my investments, trying to get out of my 9 to 5, work on my YouTube page, work on this music playlist I got going on. So I got a few things I'm working on. But it just seems so interesting how, even family, even my own, even some family members, it bothers me that I'm so calm, cool, collective, that I'm not in the drama. And I'm not missing out on anything. And I protect my peace, especially my mindset and my time. So I just wanted to get on here and give you guys a little, I don't know what they call like a YouTube rant, but it's for the people that are unbothered, man. Protect your peace, your energy, your time, and your money. But I'm not gonna hold you guys too long. Once again, I am your host, EB Sweatlot, and you're tuning into the 5 minus 2 podcast. And I'm going to holler at you guys later. Peace. Yeah. Adam Cash. EB Sweatlot.